Hey there, and welcome back to Daily Challenges, an educational monster train series where we try to push score on the daily leaderboards. Sorry in advance for this episode being later than one would like. I had a lot of things I was doing this morning, and it's one of the downsides of having a live day event, right? Where I record on the same day that it gets uploaded, is that if I have things going on, suddenly it's going to be late, and that's just sort of the nature of it, I suppose. But here we are. I did intend to get this done for the day, and I wanted to record an episode for y'all, so there's that. I will note, actually, I'm going to be out of the state in next week. So this should, if I play my cards right, should only affect Saturday's episode. So this episode next week. The only reason I mention it is because, again, I might have to come up with something. I don't know. Maybe I'll record something in advance if I have time. But at a minimum, I want to make sure I have episodes for the rest of the week, but I just might not have that particular one. So we'll see. Anyway, let's play some of this. What are we doing? So our previous run, I'm just going to note real fast, was a number 2 finish. Was a pretty nice one. It scored strangely higher than I expected. I guess I didn't think I was doing that well. There was a -2 holdover subsuming blade that I made 3 copies of to try to push floors and bosses down. It certainly helped there. We had a multi-striking Battlestone Animus of Will infused into an Awoken Hollow as very strange backline choice, but I guess it worked. The weird things you can get away with in dailies, right? I mean, it's Covenant 1, so it's kind of whatever, and you can just push 5 billion shards and do fine. It's very strange, because for me, when you look at like Covenant 25 and you're doing 200 shards, you're thinking, I need very specifically strong things, not this jank nonsense I pull together. But anyway, it's daily, so it works. Today we're seeing Soulguard Dregs, which is fine. It's not a good combo. I actually think it's probably one of the worst ones because Soulguard's incant card, Foregone Power, discards other spells, which is a bummer, and then Dregs are not spells, so it's pretty rough, right? It's actually Soulguard's biggest weakness. I think, I'll be honest with you, if you had flipped Foregone Power and Frozen Lands, I think Stygian in general would be much stronger, right? If you had Foregone Power on Tethys and Frozen Lands on Soulguard, I think it would make a lot more sense, right? Because it doesn't make sense that Soulguard's incant starter discards other spells. It's honestly terrible. Now, if this were targeted discard, I might be more amenable to it because I could target deadweights or units or stuff I can't afford or whatever. But the fact that it's random is awful. It's fortunate that it just does so much damage to bosses and things, and that, 6 Frostbite does add up, right? It's 11 over 2 turns, which is pretty sizable for an opener. But anyway. Mutator-wise, we're looking at 2 for 1. Each time you draft a card, you gain a second copy. I actually think this is the downside most of the time. You don't want to flood your deck with garbage. So unfortunately, they as in Shiny Shoe, rank this as a positive mutator. I typically see this as a negative. We get a nasty negative, small hand, so -2 card draw. Just simply do not play cards, I suppose. But we're carried a little bit by At Your Service, which is a bunch of units and advanced prototypes. So units being specifically train stewards. This makes our early game pretty compelling. We should be able to push through this. We're going to have a hard time drawing stuff, and Soulguard is going to be really bad, right? Do not take Titan Channel on this run, for instance, because you're not getting 15 cards with -2 cards per turn and extra units. What is this? And I'm going to have a bunch of garbage getting added to my deck when I add banner units, too. Soulguard is super DOA here. But anyway, we'll do what we have to do. Fortunately, I think with At Your Service, we should be able to push the early game pretty well. Scores are chilling in the low 80s, so solid runs, no damage, bottom floors, pretty much optimal play, max shards. And then the rest of these high numbers are squeaking out single turn relentless kills or things. So, yeah. I mean, you could definitely, if you can get high relentless kills, you can get much higher than this. But I don't think we have any, obviously, given what we're seeing here. Only 4 scores in the 80s, there 4 scores in the 70s, and then 2 60s. Is there just like a lot of deaths? I guess. I don't know. It's hard to say. There's a lot in the 50 range. We'll see. This is just a very weird spread. Right? Usually you see more people in the same brackets, but whereas here you're seeing huge gaps. 80 to 74, then just 4 in that range, which is crazy. Anyway, we'll see what we see. So that's all I've got. So as always, do like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll try to get this done in a reasonable clip so I can get it uploaded to you today, because I do know that folks enjoy playing it the same day that I play it. So a lot of you, I'm sure, have actually already played it, but here we go. Anyway, let's do it. Clicking the buttons. I did remember to turn off mods. I am a genius. This is something I always struggle with. It's just the notion that, I mean, I play the game with a useless mod enabled specifically to disable win streaks and stuff, just so that, you know, it doesn't matter, right? You all can watch the full episodes. You know I'm not doing anything with mods. And you can see I always check that thing in the beginning of an episode to show what my mods are, which is just simply it's a Stoker deck editor, and I never bring up the key that makes it do anything, so it doesn't matter. It's a very nice way of doing that, actually, just disable win streaks. I kind of wish you could just do that in general. Anyway, let's play Monster Train. Hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing okay, out and about a lot, trying to do a lot of things, so that's exciting. And yeah, nothing really fun to say, so I suppose we'll just play Monster Train. Today, as before, we are XL Stygian default Melting, not a great clan combo. We're fighting Plating Seal Daedalus, Spell Shield Arcus, Patient Seraph, Energy Siphon, Molded, and Preserve. Fine cards. Molded at least does something for our dregs and maybe our train stewards. We have so many units. Just 2 extra train stewards? I have 6 train stewards. Now, I mean, Advanced Prototype is nice, but the penalty of 2 extra cards is not lost on me. Energy Siphon is good. If we can see double stack, maybe we can get a big spell and do a complete bomb on bosses. Floating boss murder that way is really solid. So we maybe consider going in on magic shops. Preserve maybe lets you connect that strategy, which is nice. It's at least good that these are all spells, right? Yeah, you know the modifiers. I already told you what they were. Temples today are 2, 3, 5, 7, or not 7, but 8. So pretty solid. That's 4. We have already enough units, so I'm not worried about it. And we're going to be drafting double banners anyway, so it's going to be fine. Dupe on 8 is magic side. Nothing good. Steel and magic on 7. Sure. For dailies, I don't really have to put a lot of stock in this. There's a dupe on 6, which is nice. There is a trinket shop, double money on 6, too, which is kind of fun with Vortex. Vortex is great because I can remove units. So we pretty much need to play lines that do not rely on either Ember or Space, because I need card draw very badly. So we will see. Magic and Steel on 5. Steel has a Vortex. Magic, no Steel on 4, which Magic has a Vortex. Other side has a Stygian banner, Hellvent. There is a Steel shop doubling up on 2 and 3. Stygian banner is the only banner we see in the early game. I guess there is a Remnant banner and a Horde, so I suppose we'll see what we run into. Icicle Fracture is not bad. You can do some fun things with it. I think it's worth more to me than Fade's First Blade here, so I will take that. Freezing cards means I don't have to redraw them and stuff like that. Dire Channel, Cold Channel. I mean, I'm going to take Cold Channel and just sort of let him pass away, I suppose. I was not going to take Titan Channel if they had shown it to me, because it's going to be way too difficult for me to actually draw stuff. Take this trial, see what we can do. I might leak on this trial. It's just a lot. Never mind. It should be fine. Play these out. I think we almost killed there. I'm going to go ahead and play the Soul Guard on middle. If I get an incant, the cool thing is, yeah, it means I get the Collector, which I really appreciate. Great. I do need to kill top floor for anyone keeping track. So, alright, he's dead. Fantastic. I'm going to put some dregs middle and clear that floor. And I've managed to clean this, so sure. I don't know if we win bottom floor, though. Yikes. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and freeze the train steward. I will reform here. Doesn't matter. Does the foregone power do it? Doesn't, but I'm going to click it anyway. If I get a single guy, I can train steward, I can play at middle and we have it. Yeah, okay. We win this. For sure. Okay. I guess mid-floor. I can't really think of a way navigating through that. We had no way to play Soulguard bottom and have that play into it. So I guess it. Yikes. Okay. I need good spell damage, so Crystallis is doable here. We'll take that. Yes. Remembering that we are duplicating anything we draft, so that's exciting. Entombed Explosive is... It's a really good unit, but is it good enough that I want 2 of them with this much card draw? This is awful, by the way. This is perhaps the least fun combo I can imagine. You draw nothing, and you draft everything, and it's just awful. I'm looking at this thinking, man, all these decisions just suck. There's nothing good about this. I mean, because the problem is, what if there's a Waxer Snuffer right in front of us, right? If I don't take the Entombed Explosive, I am throwing. And it's very possible with the trajectory that we see. Okay, it won't be right in front of us, but it's very possible that we see a Waxer Snuffer, which suddenly makes this Entombed Explosive nuts. It also makes our Moldeds much better than they currently are. So I think I should take it, but man, is it awful. I guess I'm going to take Self-Infused Shark. I don't know what else to say. I'm going to actually take the Lady of the... Oh, God, do I really want to take the Lady of the House here? I don't know. I really don't want to take Stygian banners. The problem is, incanting is such a challenge. We're overcoming a huge detriment here. So many units. And I just drafted 2 more. I would like something that could take a multi-strike. I think the Shark is probably important, maybe? If I get an Endless, it's going into this Entombed Explosive. Maybe I just take the Lady of the House here and do some damage, I guess. I don't know, this is awful. I hate this. Let's go see if we can find a steel shop that isn't bad. Large stone? Alright, well that's bad. It's definitely not Lodestone Totem. It's simply too slow for a daily, is the thing. It's a really strong Covenant 25 option, but it's not the choice here. And it's not Guard of the Unnamed. Okay. -2, great. I will make Crystallis free. I will make Tenon Piercing into Crystallis, fantastic. I'm probably... It depends if I see an Endless, actually. Depends on what I'm going to do here. So, Large Stone, not a chance. I'll take the Burnout 1, prospectively. Quick is not it. Incant Armor 2 is not it. With this in mind, I think the infusion is actually just Self-Infused Lady of the House. Yeah, I think so. We have a double steel, so it's not that bad. We have a Chonker, it's fine. Great, it's at least something. Okay. Fine, let's roll. Now, there is value in eventually going to Magic Shop and trying to hit that double stack now that I have a spell that isn't bad, which is good. He just dies, doesn't he? Yeah, he does actually just fully pass away. Okay, that's not great. So, alright, we get a bomb, which helps. If I do the preserve... Is there really no way I can push this? There was a way I could push this, potentially. Alright, this is going to be awful, but I think I think I see the angle that prevents us from taking that hit. There's not many choices, but it is an important, like, 400 points. So you have to Soulguard bottom, you preserve, which just puts 1 Frostbite on this floor, right? Which is enough to break the damage shield. And then you have to play the Train Steward. It does kill it, yeah. Alright, fine. And then we bomb downstairs, and I'm going to foregone power for cash. And we manage to push through it. Okay. We blow up this floor. That's good. I don't know how we're going to pull off. I don't think we play that there. If I get a molded or something. I'm not really sure what our plan is here. It does damage. I mean, right? That seems respectable. I don't see a world where we... Yeah, I don't see a world where this somehow manages to one turn ever, but... Alright, mold back the bomb, and we managed to pull this off. Yikes. Okay. Well, we managed to not die. That's certainly something. And we didn't take damage, even if it did end up being a 2-turn. I like Flash Freeze a lot. There are 4 temples, right? I need to prepare for the possibility that I see all spell damage upgrades in temples, right? Things like, there's a reason I took Crystallis, right? Ignoring the fact that it's because it's good. I haven't actually drawn the Energy Siphon in a meaningful turn yet, which is hilarious. I don't know if we're going to be able to connect the dots with 3 card draw. There's no melting pickup I can see here that would be particularly good. So maybe I just grab the Flash Freeze. I don't want to add too much, but it is a good card. Alright, fine. I should take something. Draft, Purifying Cleanse, no. No. I'm done with this. Lady of the House, Lady of the Reformed, Guard of the Unnamed. I don't know what my strategy is, but it could just simply be this lady gets multi-strike and I make copies of it or something. I don't know what I want to do here, though. I have plenty of units for these temples, but this just doesn't feel like it, right? I already have her self-infused. I don't need a tanker. I'm going to skip this. That's a bummer. I don't know what I was looking for, but it was something. We're going to go left. I want to see the steel shop. You mean Endless? Great. Alright, Endless is fun. Now, we have the Explosive on deck, which is fantastic. I'm just going to go ahead and self-infuse that guy right now. Fantastic. Great work. Another -2 and 10 in piercing. I mean, this is going to be... I'm going to create a exact copy of my other Helical Crystallis here, because I think it's the best thing I could see here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and look at the cave now. I guess I'll spin, right? Sure. Alright, a multi-strike on the lady is a big win. Now, I could upgrade her. I'm going to save the slot. It's possible we eventually see another multi-strike. If we get an overstack here, I'm not mad about it either. Okay, so we do get an overstack. It's fine. Sure, right? We'll make her tiny. This doesn't bother me. It's literally a multi-strike. It's actually multi-strike 2 in this case, because I make a single copy of her, and it's 2 hits for the same space cost. So it's actually huge. Now, obviously, would it have been nicer if she had plus 25 health? Sure, yeah. But also, you know what would have been nice? What if this was trash, and then I go to Ring 5 and see another multi-strike and then dupe her, right? Think about that. I mean, you're never going to know, is the thing. And I think this was the right call given the potential pathing that we had in front of us. So now we kind of just cruise, I suppose. This should absolutely body Daedalus. There's a non-zero chance we get a pre-relentless, but it depends so heavily on card draw that it's like, who knows, man. Get out of here, Soul Guard. I don't even know what you're doing here, right? Sure. Fine. Great. Put some frostbite on this guy. Do our best here. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I can blow him up, which is something, right? We like that. I don't think this frostbite is going to be the one that does it. I do need to maybe respect this disciple, which is fun. I'll push some numbers. Where are you going here now? You going upstairs? I'm going to keep bombing him because it feels right to do it. I'm not really clearing bottom floor, but I should draw something that will answer this. I'm going to hold on to the preserve. The bomb is acceptable. I think this thing is dead upstairs. Right? Good. Great news. Okay, so now with this floor, I bomb middle to clean this up. I think I'm going to mold back Train Steward. Base tank this. Do a chunk, clear the floor. Sure, right? Sure. Now, she's burning out, unfortunately, so I do need to put a Train Steward here. Try to push numbers. Okay. This is a little unfortunate, but I think we can win. Really? I don't get it because she burns out. That's such a bummer. Okay, so I couldn't get the pre-relentless because draw orders and where he went. It really, I have this if it wasn't for this absolute awful small hands. This is so bad. I'm so upset about this. So what I need to do, what I really want to think about here is how can I... How do you do this, right? What if we just get her killed early? She just swings on stuff. And then we preserve this, right? She does most of the work. We then immediately get Big Bomb upstairs, which I really appreciate. This actually connects something here. And then I can put some Frostbite on him. We go ahead and bomb middle here. Make progress. I'm going to get this dreg shot somewhere. I'll play it upstairs. There's no reason not to. And here, we can put more Frostbite on, which is good. He goes upstairs. I get another bomb upstairs here. Which is good, right? Do I need a bomb downstairs, actually? Possibly. I'm never pre-relentlessing him, is the thing. I need to make sure this floor doesn't murder me. It's a pretty nasty one, and she clears the whole thing as a result, so... Let's go ahead and just play the preserve for the extra Frostbite on this one. I need to play something upstairs to avoid death. There you go, Train Steward, good. And then bottom floor, we blow up. I'm going to hold the molded here for the lady. Right? Yes. And now it's as simple as bomb, mold, lady back, win off of her. Right? Easy mode. Great. Okay. We can't pre-relentless because of the 3-card draw, but we actually came respectably close. So that's neat. Devourer of Death is fun. It would have been the ideal infusion, in my opinion, for Entombed Explosive if I didn't already have 2 of them. Ancient Synergy is not bad, but I'm already going to have to take card draw desperately here. I just don't see how we can afford to play cards, is the problem. Now, there is the possibility of like a Deep Offering Infinite. You need, what, Kinstone Totem? And then you need Remove Consume -2. Or I guess you don't need the -2, but... Is that possible here? Maybe. I don't know. The problem, again... The problem remains that I need to find a way to... actually, like, draw cards, right? So this is draw cards, but then Ember becomes a challenge. I think I'll take the Deep Offering. Interesting pivots. Eelgorgon is really bad with this little card draw. Big Sludge, on the other hand, is very good, but late is the problem. He's late. I already have multi-strike. I already have an infusion committed. She's better. Make more copies of her. I think we skip here. The question is, I mean, I'm probably just going to use my existing units to remove them for these infusions. So I think we're okay to just skip. I don't want to take 2 of them in either case. Now, I don't really have a choice. I think you have to take card draw or you are griefing yourself. I'm going to go left. We're just going to make copies of stuff, right? Let's look at the Stygian banner, offering monument. You know, that's not terrible, but it slows you down and I don't want to. I think we skip. I'm going to take the Horde. Encased Ember is... Oh man, we've solved Ember. Yes, fantastic. That's great news. I'm going to go ahead and go Cold Channel all the way. I guess I might as well. And I'm going to dupe, you heard it here first, the lady. We're just going to make a bunch of her. She's really strong and we can jam them all on the floor and it should be pretty strong to do so. She's also my only banner unit right now, which makes this pretty decent. I'm going to put her in front, I guess. I don't know if it matters. I'd really like the sap not hitting here, so I'm going to do that like this. I'll play the Train Steward up top. 100 damage. I'm going to put this in so we at least do some kind of frostbite here. The lady cleans up middle to put her here, which I do think is important. But we do miss... I'm going to incamp because it is value. I do miss Collector. I'll think about it. There's a possibility that we can somehow solve this. Incant in the back is value. Man, this thing still lives unbelievably. I'm going to play out some units here. I'm going to get her killed on middle. That is the intention here, for the record. I would like very much to have... Alright, the bomb is your friend. Yeah, bomb goes first. Good job. When the bomb dies, we'll start to have better play here, I think. I'm going to shoot the lady on middle to get her killed, and we freeze here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and keep playing the bomb out because it's good to do, right? Get Ember. I'm going to freeze the Crystallis here. Cool. Now we go molded other lady. Play her in. Bomb. Crystallis. And now we have a truckload of Ember that I can use for more stuff. You can kind of see what the plan here was, right? It's basically just create a super weapon or a super turn. We definitely win this. I was just seeing how good I could do. So that's something. Bottom floor kill. No collector, but we get everything. It's fine. Having a second one of her does help. I'll take Tempered Talisman, sure, right? This helps Crystallis and some of my other spells. Not very many, but it's better than 25 gold here. Ice Storm is, I think, what I would take. I mean, it's a much better plus 30 10 piercing than Flash Freeze. I should grab it. I do respect the Urchin Spines here, but I think it's Ice Storm. Votivary. She's not a tomb, but she's Votivary. If I see... If you see Waxer Snuffer, you can... I don't have a Harvest Infinite, though. I guess you could do it with the Flash Freeze. I have so much trash. I could remove stuff. Is she ever wrong? Kind of, right? Kind of. I have a lot of garbage in my deck. I'm going to go ahead and skip this. I might regret that, right? They might show me the Waxer Snuffer. You can't just take Votivary every time because you might see her, though. That's kind of the thing. Removals are big. I do like that, but the Merchant of Steel is presently dead to me, so that's not helpful. I'm going to go to the right. We'll look at a magic shop, see what we hit. Temple says Purge and a -2. So, of course, once you take an Ice Storm, you don't see what you want. I will take the -2 on Deep Offering. I was already talking about this. The Purge here is probably... It's going to be something, but the debate about what that is. Let's go ahead and... What's the plan? going to go ahead and put a dreg into a train steward. It's pretty decent damage-wise, right? The only downside I have with this is the burnout's not a big deal. I wonder if I should just do train steward, train steward. I kind of like that there's 0 cost in one space, so I think we're going to do steward and a steward here. It's not glamorous, but it's fine. Sure. Okay, that purge I'll think about. I know where that's going somewhere. The double stack. I do think double stack spell weakness is worth it, but let's check out the cave before I do anything. Abandoned stave is nice. I'll be honest with you. I don't like taking curses, but I mean, I don't need this ember actually, right? I have encased ember. And this, I keep forgetting, this actually sucks at Covenant 1 because you don't have dead weights. So you don't get the free ember that you normally would. One of the weird cases where something gets worse at lower difficulties. So I could take calcified embers. They're not wrong unless they cost me something in the mid-game. They are a nice incant, I suppose. It's hard to skip these. We just draw so poorly that every time you draw one in the next 2 combats, you're going to be mad. Basically. I mean, that's basically it, right? You're just going to be mad. So I think I'm going to skip here. If I see some like remove consume shenanigans, I'm going to put it into that deep offering we saw. I'm going to go ahead. The -1s are not as important now that I have the encased ember. 20 in consume is not bad, I suppose. I could 20 consume like a flash freeze, push it at 34. 34 is a respectable number. And kill some stuff, do some things. Sure, I'll burn one of them that way. I normally would buy this -1, but like, maybe I'll just -1 this other deep offering. Sure, actually, I think that's fine. The double stack, I feel like I should do it. Alright, spin it. Holdover. I mean, holdover with... If I'll holdover with 6 card draw, cooking. Holdover with 4 card draw is rough. I need to draw stuff. Oh man, that's tough. I'm going to go ahead and put a -1 somewhere. This is a very difficult call. I think we can do this. I think this helps us get an early kill on somebody. It might not be a big early kill because it'll be slow, but I think it'll be enough. I can always icicle fracture the spell until it's ready. I think so. I think it's gotta be that, right? And then we make the deep offering cost 0. I'm gonna go ahead and purge a train steward now because absolutely not. I'm gonna keep the improved one because I have so many units, I don't care. I have 7 units and 1 more infusion. I actually think we need to spend money to improve our run here, like significantly. This purge is going to go into... It might just be preserve. It's a pretty dumb card. I could always, you know, Icicle Fracture is an option that is just better in most cases, in almost all cases. Foregone Power, I mean, discarding my already small hand is pretty rough. I'm just going to burn a Foregone Power here. That's okay. We'll move on. I'm probably duping the lady next floor as well. Aggressive Amulet. We should be able to take this. It's only Covenant 1. This is spicy, but also fine. We just sacrifice our lad. And it's fine, right? Oh no. Right? We got it. It's good. Train Steward can go live upstairs. I'm going to Energy Siphon downstairs. And just... If I hit an enemy, it actually immediately provides some value because 50 damage goes through, which is solid. So then let's Deep Offering and see what we hit. Sack the Train Steward here. I don't hate that. I'm going to preserve the Ice Storm. It might not be relevant. We'll play a Train Steward. And I will hopefully not hit the ice storm. Hey, we did it. Great job. Okay. Okay, we have to kill that mid-floor dude, but I'm not that afraid of it. I'm going to go ahead and we do a reform here on... Honestly, the train steward is superior. I can energy siphon middle, and then this is now 4 times 20, so 80 damage. Seems fine, right? Ah, well, suddenly it's bad. Oh well, I'm permafrosting that. I think we should be able to push something. I'll draw something here. Yeah, okay. Great. We just Shadow Realm this absolute goober upstairs. Unless there is a molded that kills him. I could do 40 damage here. I don't think so. I think we just end this guy's whole career. And then I'm going to go for play the drag, get it shot. Is there a reform that I want? Maybe. Top guy kills both of these. So that's cool. I'll click the molded. And we'll bring back the stew here. I like that. Play this card. I'll deep offering. See what we hit. We get the bomb actually, which is fantastic news. So that's cool. Bomb is good. Great. Okay. Now, the unfortunate thing is 6 turns makes my lady of the house not really, like, achieve the victory that we want here. But I can at least have holdover on the Crystallis here. Because they're all going to burn out is the problem. I really dislike that. So, huge bummer. The bottom floor doesn't work out unless I let the ladies die. They do so much work into Relentless, but it's because they're burning out. What if I had just taken a Hallow Drippings on this run, right? I mean, there was an opportunity to do it, and I think I took the bomb instead. I don't know. You know, this burnout management is a bumbling problem. I don't think we have it here. There's no way I'm pulling this off. Yeah, absolutely not. Send it. All right. I think we might be able to do it. I need to get one of the ladies killed, though. I was tanking for them, which is wrong. Now, in later combats, this becomes less of a problem, right? Because of... I mean, I could have taken 18 there, right? Like, that's a good example of it. It's a good example of what I was trying to say. I could just take this hit. This is fine too, right? I mean, I don't have to overthink this. I can blast here, train steward, and then we save the deep offering here and just eat this hit. We'll just kill that guy with other means, and that's okay. Here's a train steward. Good. Hit that foregone power, see what I roll. Ah, it had to be that guy. Had to be that guy, didn't it? We hate to see it. Push 20 on him. I'm going to actually permafrost this, I think. And we have to kill that dude still. And mid-floor is now looking not so hot, but we at least see some tools, right? So I get the reform. I now get the one lady back, which is a good thing. Getting her killed is not wrong, necessarily. Who else can I reform here? A Dreg is not the winner. I think it's as simple as just blast top floor here. He will die to that. And now I can preserve both of these cards, which I want to make sure we hit the molded here. And then we guarantee to get the train steward. So, okay, fine. Now top floor doesn't look great. I'll be honest. We can clean it up. Which should kill them both. It doesn't. Whoops. Yikes. Let's play the train steward out. Okay, now it does. We did it. Great. Let's go ahead. I could hold this molded incredibly. Wonder if that's ever correct. Huh. Yeah, I think it might be, actually. Right, we go Relentless here. And then immediately you're like, great news, everyone. Bring back the strong lady. Great. Almost have it. How do I not lose the run? Interesting challenge. We're going to play a deep offering here and send it. Okay, we pop one dude. That's helped. Bomb out. Frostbite. No, I'm off by 30? You can't push me off by 30. I'll be real, it's this guy in the back, right? This guy in the back is pushing extra numbers and cuts me off a turn. I could have killed him. 16... The problem is 16 divides perfectly into my backline guy and like takes a hit here. This drag does nothing for me. So I could have done this if I had drawn into the Entombed Explosive earlier, which I think is possible. I did this before, so I need to play that deep offering a little more aggressively, is what I'm realizing here. So we're gonna just keep going, same strat as before for this first turn. We clear it out. Soul Guard is sacrificial. It's this deep offering here, right? So we're gonna play out a bunch of this stuff. We spin this now. Now, I could Ice Storm this here, which is honestly pretty darn good. And then the Preserve, I mean, there's no reason to hit these, but I guess I might as well play the Foregone Power. Sure. Okay, so that's a respectable amount. This man, I think, is actually dead now. Great. Cool. Now, the strat is, of course, let her die. Now, this is 6, 8, 2 hits coming in. I can play this Train Steward, which I think eats most of this. Now, I could have let her die, too. I think I should have. I think we can still get her killed, but... I think we can still get her killed. I should have permafrosted one of those, by the way. For anyone keeping track, I 100% should have done that. So we blast bottom floor here. Yeah, wow, that was a big mistake on my part. We do get the bomb, which helps. Bomb does work. Great. Good. Cool. Play some trash out. We at least kill some enemies. Fine, it doesn't matter. I think we're not winning this. I've already kind of messed it up by not letting her die. So, like, top's clear, bottom's clear. It's fine. I can hold on to a good chunk of these. I can. There's a lot of things I can do here that are good tools. Top floor clears itself. Right? I have to hold over one of these. Bomb must go. We freeze this. Okay, we're definitely losing here. Yeah, we're super losing here for sure. Okay, we don't have the other lady. I messed this up. I knew I messed it up as soon as I discarded those moldeds. Okay, so I have to get the other lady killed. I need to have them both Baresh for Relentless so that we play them, we get them shot. Now, I think what we did on turn 2 was superior. So I think it is as simple as just load up, shoot out, draw immediately, Ice Storm, Foregone Power, it doesn't matter. I think this is a good variant of this turn. Let them take this hit. Now, this Train Steward cannot and should... We definitely preserve one molded. Must be done. Now, this Foregone Power is in my way. Right? In my way. Guy in middle's already dead. It's great. In fact, I could just put this Train Steward upstairs. I kind of might as well. All right, 50-50. All right, we missed the 50-50. That is actually a big bummer, right? We can and should immediately reform here. Should we? It's a good question. Do I need to? I think I do, or I can't click Deep Offering. So we're going to go ahead and do a reform now. I would like to keep her at max health. To do that, we blast this floor. We take this hit here. I Deep Offering. We get the bomb, which does excellent work here. Sure. The bomb does great stuff for us, right? Bomb clears middle. Top floor clears itself. Okay, now we don't have the other lady back now, which is definitely an L, right? 100% an L, I think. Yeah, I think we have this if I have the other lady. So, because I think she pushes 250. So we're close. It was that foregone power which caused problems. Okay, how do I solve that foregone power? Because I can't play it, right? Maybe I play it first and we just accept and we see if we can roll better. If it can just discard literally anything but a molded and the other permafrosted thing, the preserve, then we're golden. Okay. Alright. Ice Storm. Play this. Hold the preserve. Okay. Fine. Now this is the turn where it all matters. So I think what we have to do is we preserve... I have to hit them both. So I think we need to just roll the foregone power. Actually sick how that worked out. Now, we're okay, right? We have them both. Okay, great. That's much better. Great. Fantastic. Now, here, I would like to ensure maximum health for my ladies. This floor on the bottom is not important. Okay? It's not important. The top floor is important. This floor can die, and that is perfectly fine. We're going to put the drag up top. Not playing this Deep Offering means I don't hit the bomb until next turn, but I can permafrost the Deep Offering and still get it. Bomb upstairs. Actually, bottom floor holds it out, right? So here we have it, right? We have the floor we want. I think we can win with the next card draws, because no matter what, I can roll the Deep Offering. So this mid floor I'm letting walk. So we want the bomb to kaboom. I might as well put a train steward down. Think about it, right? Train steward is 2, 2 ladies is 2, and then the bomb. So you might as well put that guy down. And then I'm going to hold over the energy siphon. Okay. Big turn incoming. Now, bottom decking the Crystallis is a bummer, but I have the Deep Offerings. So, first things first. Bomb goes down, of course. We knew this. Molded. Lady. Lady 1. Big swing. Molded. Lady 2. This might be enough, actually. This actually just super gets it on its own, which is outrageous. Fantastic news, right? I'm not going to mess with it, actually. The only thing I want to mess with here is I want to spin this because rolling into the energy siphon again is highly entertaining. And this is just a superior play. Great. Great. In fact, awesome. Probably the cleanest version of this I could have achieved. So top floor walks, but it doesn't matter, and I get the bottom floor because the ladies pull it off. Okay, we did it. Yikes. Took a lot of effort, but we get there. Wow, that was a long combat, but we do take... That is a good score improvement. Alright, I'm skipping these cards. I do not need another Ice Storm. I have 2 of them already, and neither of them are upgraded. Frenzied Swarm, no thanks. It's fine. Preserve again, no thanks. Okay. Fatal Melting, Memento Mori, Engulfed in Smoke. I don't hate these cards, right? Like, Engulfed in Smoke is good, right? Just objectively good, but we are seeing double magic shops. I could just make them cheap. I'll take the Engulfed in Smoke, actually. This could be very helpful. It's a nice card to add. We're going to go to the dupe, because obviously the Horde says, ooh, a Pyrestone housing. It's a little late to go for this. I want to dupe them now, and then I want to go double magic shops here pretty badly. And you have to then hit one of these steals, but I have to go to the dupe on 8, so it's really just the steal next floor. If you miss, what, a multi-strike, it's not very useful. I'll take the Grindstone. I don't love it, but at least it does add damage to my floor. And it adds enough. We're going to make another lady, by the way. Take the money. Doesn't matter. Health doesn't matter. We move on. Okay. All right. Easy. We should, with 3 of them, we definitely crush here. This is annoying. Well, Soul Guard, I guess, will get it. Now, this guy has 14 stealth. So, that sucks. 14 stealth with 7 waves? What in the heck? I mean, I'm going to basically need to spell kill him, I think is what I've decided here. Yikes. Let's go ahead and just deep offering this, see what we hit. The bomb is your friend here, actually. I will accept the bomb. Go ahead and put the energy siphon down, get that rolling. I'm going to do some incants here. Just play this thing upstairs, and then we'll do another incant. Every little bit matters. Frostbite here. Alright, we have the bomb. Great. Oh no, days. It's fine. Alright. Our goal is to kill this man with the power of bomb. Now, unfortunately, again, foregone power 50-50s this, and we lose the 50-50. I'm so mad. So that might be a reset just because I need to make sure I can get that. Lame. I'm going to go ahead and bomb boss here because, of course. I guess I'll stealth this. Sure. Doesn't matter. I'll incant here. Fine. Alright, we see the other one. Great. I'm going to play a trained steward upstairs. Just get these guys out. Fine. Ice Storm is remarkably unhelpful middle, but the nice thing is that it does get rid of some spell shield. I don't know if this is going to matter. We have 10 and piercing on our bomb cards, but sure, I'll bring back a dragon. I guess he can live here now, and I'll Ice Storm away some of those spell shields. Sure, we freeze the good card that I need to freeze in order to win. Okay. Alright, our goal is basically to bomb the boss at every juncture. Play out stuff as it's important. Flash freeze here. Molded, I'm going to hold on to. Alright, we're clearing waves, which is good. He's going to go bottom. So I can't bomb him here. I don't really know what I want to permafrost. I haven't hit my energy siphon, which is garbage. Absolute tragedy. I have so much trash in this run, huh? That's alright. Frostbite is frostbite. Okay. Blast him. And then I, unfortunately, I think have to accept the cost increase on this. So, right, I need to play the energy siphon on the boss here, and there's really no way around it. So, sure. Seems unfortunate but accurate. Okay. Alright, just doing our best. We have enough Ember that I'm not too afraid of this. Let's keep the energy siphon rolling here. Drawing this so late means I don't actually feel like we get the kill with it, but I do think a molded here will help. I want to get the lady back, get one of them back. Sure, sure. I need to play the bomb on the boss. That's for sure. Most of this does not matter. Great. I guess I can permafrost this because more options is more options. Sure. And now it's relentless. But of course we lose. We anticipated this. It's not far off, right? It's true. What's coming up? I have another one coming up. There's really no reason to click it now. I guess we at least put the bomb in. That's good. Put a train steward in. I mean, I feel like we're gonna deal with some measure of struggle here. We didn't draw well enough. This guy, man, this is a bad run. I'm not doing it, is the thing. Bomb him here, and then mold back the stronger lady. I think we have it on this floor, actually. Yeah, we do. Cool. Alright, it's a bummer, but we get it. Too much stealth. Too much stealth cost me, what, 600 points? I don't know, I'll have to make up a lot in terms of Pact Shards. So, it's tough. I mean, Ice Empire actually might be the pivot we need. This is just a really strong spell. It actually does more damage than the Crystallis to the boss. I think this is a really good card to grab, yeah. I need card draw. No choice. No choice in the matter. I need to make up for the fact that small hands is awful. And I avoided the Firestone housing, so we're going left. Light skipped is good. Sure. Trying to think, actually. Throw away Soul Guard. He doesn't actually matter. So Light Skipped is just free of avoid damage, I guess. Yeah, alright, fine. We'll look at the cave real quick. Random Stygian consumable. It's not the one I wanted, so I'm going to sell it. You know the one I wanted. I would have taken an Urchin Spines there, but it's okay. Alright, we're just going to Cold Channel 2. If he kills anything, good work, champ, pretty much. I want to make things cheaper, playable. Permafrost... I don't think so. I mean, you could just straight up permafrost an Ice Empire, but I'd rather use Icicle Fracture and build a better workshop there. I'm going to go ahead and make... I need cards to be cheaper. It's pretty universally true. I'm not going to have enough upgrade slots for things, so let's go ahead and pump up one Ice Empire with a +10. Give me a Remove Consume? No? Okay. Thanks, Monster Train. Very cool. Very cool. 20 consume the other Ice Storm. Honestly, if I get a big upgrade here, I'm going to put it somewhere else. So I'm going to make the other Engulfed in Smoke cost 1, and then I think we're walking away. This double stack, I mean, I could put it in the other guy, but it's not as impactful. I don't need stealth. I'm going to go ahead and skip here. We do get another magic shop. So at a minimum, if all else fails, I can go ahead and get the Engulfed in Smokes to 0. If I see the Remove Consume, there's the alternative world where I try to Remove Consume the Deep Offering. But this is really just in case I roll Kinstone Totem. Because if you don't have Ember Generation, it's pretty tough to do anyway. You could maybe do it with the Entombed Explosive and the Flash Freeze, right? It's possible. There's a finagling way of doing it if you see the Remove Consume. And I can somehow remove like 20 cards, which is, you know, not happening. So really, this is nothing. This is not happening here. We're gonna save points and move on. I think we win this combat, no problem. Mark of Invasion. Now this is an annoying one because I guess I can just elevator my floor downward. We should be fine. Or maybe there's a world where I play Soul Guard upstairs. Interesting. I'm going to go ahead and put Soul Guard center. And then lady upstairs. She stabbed some guys. Sure. And then we play one. Well, yeah, one here is enough, but I want to get rid of the foregone power, so I could have saved 10 health upstairs, but I kind of wanted her to die, so we'll see how much that matters. This is definitely Ice Storm middle. Great work. Get rid of self-mutilation. Play a lady out. Hopefully freeze the other one. Okay, we didn't freeze the other one. That is a bummer. Top floor is clearing itself out. How do we want to approach this? I think it's as simple as we need to kill that guy in the back, and it's not particularly close. We'll play a Dreg here. I'm going to blast this guy in middle. Actually, getting rid of the Steel Wings is more important, but there's no guarantee Icicle Fracture hits well, so let's dispatch of this. Oh no, he's actually dead. Let's go ahead and shoot middle and see what we roll. Alright, we would have missed it anyway, so he's dead anyway because we get that guy upstairs that attacks, so that helps. How do we avoid passing away? Where is my bomb? Why is my deck so bad? Because of 5 card draw. If I were drawing 7, this would be so easy. Monster Train. Monster Train. Ugh. So annoyed at this. I'm so annoyed at this run. I gotta avoid damage. Sure, bud. Sure. Put that on the middle, I guess. I don't know what to even hope for here. Hey, look. More waves. More stuff. Here's some dregs. I guess you can maybe get a kill. Let's go ahead and just slam Deep Offering here. Hey, look, we found a bomb. That's good. Now, unfortunately, this Ice Empire is not connecting with the important unit here, so that's tragic. That is unfortunate. I could connect the bomb with him, but, like, it's close. Man, is there a way out of this? That's so bad. That can't be right. This is the least fun I've had playing a daily in a long time. This is just a no fun, very bad run, right? Ugh, okay. I wonder if there's a world where I can do anything with Soul Guard downstairs, maybe? You have to avoid the damage upstairs, right? There's just no way around it. So some of this needs to be played. Okay. We're going to go ahead and do some incanting here. Fine. Mid-floor, awful. We get around this. Now, I think another part of the problem is I'm not playing the other lady here. She is pretty important, in my opinion. And when I say pretty important, I mean actually extremo important. Okay. Fine. Pushing numbers. Some numbers, I suppose. Top floor clears itself. Fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and send that and then just Deep Offering away the curses. Because absolutely not. We push 2 10s upstairs, which is legit. So I think the angle is we shoot middle. You play out some things here. I'm going to avoid sapping up my thing here, I think. So we play it like this, and that pushes a big number. We get the engulfed in smoke, unfortunately. Top is cleared. Good. Alright, fine. Good. Great. I can energy siphon and blast the thing in back, which is kind of cool. And then we get rid of the self-mutilation. Top floor clears itself. Mid floor is, this is the stretch goal, right? This is the challenging one, so How do we actually kill this? Great question. I can draw a bunch of cards, so I think we have a tool, right? We're never going to draw anything that really answers this. So I think the trick is play garbage and then send it. You get the Ice Empire. We get a bomb here, and the bomb takes it. Incredible. We play this bottom floor. I would, again, very much like to hold on to the molded, but I suppose I don't get that much of a choice in the matter. So, here we go. How much health is on middle? Stop talking. Stop talking. Okay. See if we hit it. Ah, of course. Okay, well, we have a bomb at least. Bomb is doing decent. I get a curse. Alright, that does kill that at least. Now, I don't really know. We get one person going away. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to bottom floor this boss, because, unbelievably, we are really struggling to draw into things that let me play on lower floors. So if I have to... I mean, the thing that you have to understand, it's worth it to have taken the trial anyway, because this is 50%. If I have to win on a higher floor, I just have to win on a higher floor. I'm going to hold the preserve here and flash freeze in the back on middle. Yeah, okay, we don't get bottom floor, for sure. For sure, for sure. I need to hit top floor. Top floor must go down. Okay, great, fine. Push 70 damage from my silly little train stewards. And, okay. Alright, I need moldeds. Monster train, show me cards. It's not the card I wanted. Actually quite bad now that you have shown me this. So that is rude and mean of you to have done. Okay, well, I need to draw a molded or I think it's over. Now, I've played a couple holdover cards, unfortunately. Alright, we have a molded. We actually might be able to push this with energy siphons, though. It's close. Alright, go ahead and mold back the lady. This is awful, to be clear. I actually don't push it? What do you mean, Monster Train? I can't even push this score? Oh my god. I mean, I wouldn't die, but that would be the end of the run in terms of scoring. This is unhinged. How much time have I spent on this? I'm an hour in on Ring 7. I don't want to play this combat anymore, Monster Train. What are you doing to me? Alright, she clears middle. It's fine. Okay. I'll incant, sure. Alright. Fine, fine, fine. Mid-floor, great. I do think I need to play both ladies here. There's really no way around it. Freeze what we freeze. Okay. Great, and now I just have a million curses that I have no means of playing. Which is phenomenal news, right? Just truly the things of dreams. Now, top floor clears itself, fantastic. I would like very much to Ice Storm out bottom here. And then send a Deep Offering. I need to play out garbage is the problem that I'm having, right? It's all about finding a way to play out trash cards. So let's do our best. Okay, unfortunately get another curse here. Alright, I can stop the curse downstairs. Fine. Is there a world where I simply do not play the energy siphon? It's getting in the way of drawing moldeds. And the problem with the molded is I couldn't connect it with either my preserve or my icicle fracture. But I think I need to do that. So what if I just train steward downstairs, right? I have the Ice Empire for this Gilded-Wing, so I'm okay there. Let's train sword middle, actually, and then hit this freeze. We actually freeze the energy siphon, so it's even easier, as it turns out, which is great news. So, I do need the bomb. The bomb is important. Great. We appreciate bombs. Now, Flash Freeze is respectable. I can save this Deep Offering for a power play later. Okay, I think we're all right to freeze this. Let bomb help. Bomb goes middle here for sure. Okay. I can't believe I didn't hit preserve with this. So I need to, I think, gamble the foregone power. Okay. Okay, Mr. Monster Train, sure. I need this Permafrost more than I need any of my other cards, so here we are. Now, I don't think we ever win on bottom floor here. Does she really not get Rage on Covenant 1? What is this? This unit doesn't, this champion, this boss does nothing on Covenant 1. That's insane. Okay. Now, I think we finish top floor with a Crystallis. And I think we play the bomb into bottom. I think we definitely start cycling Energy Siphon on her, but I'm actually going to toss this Flash Freeze at her first. And now we have a Permafrost on the Engulfed in Smoke for an important turn. Okay. Just accept that that bottom floor is not happening. Alright, we see a double molded angle here. This is pretty powerful. Let's do... This is a very good double molded play. We have both Engulfed in Smokes. I think we might actually have the mid-floor kill here as a result of this. 1, 2... Engulfed in Smoke, bomb... Energy Siphon. Okay, we get mid-floor here, which is, this is much better than what I was dealing with before. I don't think there's a world we get top floor, bottom floor here. I just don't see it. There's no way. Not a chance. Okay, well, we get out of ring 7. Thank finally. Thank finally. I am not clicking. Hoarfrost Effigy is hilarious. I wonder if this is... I kind of wish it consumed, honestly. I don't want this card to stick around. I'm over here thinking, is there a world where I do this to kill Seraph fast? No. Again, this is a strategy in desperation that might have worked if I could draw more than 5 cards a turn. But no, I don't think so. We're skipping these. Yeah, alright, fine. Sacred Wicks is an emergency reform that might save my life. Alternatively, Crushing Demise is just a really good card. And I have been struggling with Wave Clear. So I think it's just Crushing Demise and it's not particularly close. We are struggling with Wave Clear here. I'm going left. We're going to do our best. We're duping something. Give me Winged Steel. Yo, Combustible Wax, actually, though, is mathematically great. I have to make sure that Entombed Explosive gets hit to death, but that shouldn't be impossible. I'll think about it. Permafrost. Now this gives me the opportunity to just pay for Permafrost unmolded, but that's expensive. I don't want that. I would like certain cards to be free, but I would also like to look at the temples first, I suppose. What do you have for me? A plus 30, so that makes Ice Empire bomb. Great news. I'm going to intrinsic a preserve so that I always have access to this because I think I need it. We're going to go ahead and get rid of another steward situation. Okay, looking at 295 Pact Shards here, which is great. I could actually just permafrost the Ice Empire and never risk it. I have the intrinsic. Well, here's the question. What could it show me? I mean, the other thing is I could just put a plus 10 in it. 305, we're really cooking numbers here. The problem we have to draw this thing. And I have to connect it with the boss. Just possible. I think I can play mid-floor Divinity, no problem. Or we're very front-loaded, right? We just have big hitters. If I can clear a few waves, I think we can get to this card. We reach this, we blow up Divinity, and I think we have we have a spell weakness kill on both Patient and Divinity here now. This is big. I don't need this because I have the Preserve. Now, unfortunately, this hurts my digs because Deep Offerings discard. But I can also permafrost those and just sit on them for big turns. I'm going to plus 10 this Ice Empire. This is just multiplicatively very helpful. Okay, we have the weapon. Now I need to be able to live to use it. Okay. How much of this do I have to spend? Removals are huge, for the record. The dupe here has got to be a lady. I need to clear waves, and these things are really, really good at that. I think you have to ask yourself, does like another Ice Empire answer the mail? No. Does another Deep Offering do it? No. Does another Bomb do it? Bomb's pretty good. I might have to see if I hit a Waxer Snuffer here. I don't think it's Combustible Wax. Change my mind. Re-roll that. Alright, no Waxer Snuffer. Sinner Salve, wrong boss. Okay. Tethys' Scale's not bad. Alright, we're not buying anything there. No Waxer Snuffer means I'm not doubling up the bomb. Unfortunate. We're never doubling up Energy Siphon. It's not it. I think the best help we get here is Lady of the House again. And I also think we should purchase removals on some of this trash. I actually think like Foregone Power needs to go. More so than any other card, because it really ruins my ability to connect Icicle Fracture. So I think cutting both Foregone Powers is worth the score hit. Okay. That means no more random discards. I can control Icicle Fracture if I have the Ember. And I think I'm good there. 780 gold, I think we can move on. What could they show me on this steel shop, this magic shop that I would re-roll for? -1s are good. I actually feel like I should really pick up some -1s because if I haven't drawn my tomb yet, yeah, there are a lot of draw orders actually where I need these -1s. So I'm going to go ahead and make an Engulfed in Smoke free. Is the Permafrost ever it? No, I don't think so. Re-roll it. What do you think about Holdover Molded? That's what I'm sitting on right now. What do you think about that? Because if I lose a lady, gets that lady back up right away. I can permafrost it if I need to sit on it. It's the only thing I'm considering here. There's like a 20 consume, sure. Honestly, other Ice Storm, blow something up. This makes this good weapon. -1. If I'm going to hold over Molded, it should be free. Otherwise, I'm probably making Engulfed in Smoke free. Now, 31 cards, drawing 5 at 6 turns to see the whole deck. Now, you don't even see the whole deck. It's 7 turns, technically. And then if I hit a holdover early, it's even worse. So, Deep Offerings help. But we're struggling to dig. Now, Holdover Molded guarantees I can bring ladies back. This helps assemble a win con if things don't go well for spell weakness. It's very possible. I think we spend the 110 on it. And if I don't end up needing it, that's an opportunity cost I'm willing to pay. 580 gold, we move on now. Oof, okay. I think we've done a remarkably good job. There is a very possible, very early pre-relentless kill that we can score here. So, worth keeping that in mind. We're just playing this bottom floor. I am just blasting one of these guys, and then we're going to go ahead and hit the preserve for the incant and send the deep offering here. We see our bomb, which is great. Bomb is fantastic. I can go ahead and face tank a little here. Sure, doesn't matter. Train Steward can go live upstairs. Actually, I think it's the bomb that goes upstairs. I don't want to just incant this guy to or rally him to oblivion. I might just be alright with it, right? Sure, just take 100 damage, I guess. Fine. Okay. Bottom floor, looking bad. All good. Let's just rally him up. It's okay. I will continue to play the bomb. I would like to bait him to another floor. This is a very good deep offering turn. Fantastic, actually. Okay. Now it's Ice Storm. That's rough. And then we begin Spell Weakness. We get a Permafrost here. Fine. Okay, bud. Alright, bud. Okay, we'll put the bomb upstairs. Solid choice. I get to reform something? Sure. Here's Soul Guard, I guess. There you go, buddy. I'll go ahead and put it engulfed in smoke. You're going to go middle next, which is ideal. I say it's ideal because I want to make sure he's pushing numbers through. Now, I'd like to hold on to a flash freeze so that he can connect. Let's hit this engulfed in smoke, I think. I'd like to get the Crystallis for next turn. Okay. Alright, mid-floor angle. Alright, we have the flash freeze. This is important. Why is it important? It'll make sense. You're going to go bottom floor next. You want the flash freeze so I can kill the light wings in front of him and connect with the boss. Now, I need to... The molded here... Not ideal. Bring back a drag. I'm going to just incant or rally him. It's fine. I want to freeze that flash freeze. Now, he might go... He has to go bottom here. Right, yes. So... I still haven't rolled the Ice Empire. But I think we're coming up on it. Here's a bomb. Have fun. Great. The bomb is good. I can actually play the Engulfed in Smoke here. Bomb is even better, in fact. Okay, I could crush middle, but I don't need to. I could crush upstairs. I guess I might as well, right? Just send that. I don't care too much. We'll reform him just so that I have him. There you go, he burns out. We chill. Okay, the train is cleared. Where are you going, bud? Alright, we have the kill on this turn. Get out of here, bud. Alright, I'll take it. 2 turns, good enough. That is a 5-turn rush on Seraph. I will take it. Blank pages poses a risk by filling my hands with stuff I can't play. Right? There's a lot of ways this causes me problems. I can't afford to have random cards. I'm relying on Icicle Fracture, so we skip blank pages. Okay, that was really good. A 5-turn on Seraph is about as good as I could have hoped for with this trash mutator combo. Now, I can hopefully do the same for Divinity, maybe a little better, if possible. We're just continuing. Blow bottom floors up, please. Thank you. We're going to sit on the preserve. My whole goal is basically to kill as many waves as possible now, and then play out stuff, right? We're going to sit on this. There's no reason to do anything else. I need my cards. Okay, Energy Siphon, good. We have it. It's part of it. I can play Bomb, which is good. Lady, which is good. I can mold something back, which is, I guess, just Soul Guard, weirdly enough. I guess I can just permafrost this molded, actually. And that even helps more because I'm not playing it anymore. Great. Bottom floor is clear. Fantastic. Keep Energy Siphon. Bomb downstairs. Good. I could just crush him. It's not even remotely bad to do that. Molded, hold on to. Okay. Alright. I just need to find the Ice Empire and we have it. We're close. Okay, now... I think now bombs need to go into the boss. I'm going to go ahead and molded back the lady that passed away. She might pass away again. She actually doesn't, incredibly. I'm going to go ahead and shoot one of these guys. I need these silent marksmen to not be a problem for me. And presently they are. So that's a bit of a bummer. I have some tools I can play out, but I'm going to keep drawing cards here. I'm going to save the Ice Empire for the critical turn. Okay. Fine. One of them is dead on middle. That's great. Keep this number rolling. We're looking decent. I'm going to go ahead and bomb middle because I desperately want that to go away. Bottom floor is collapsing, unfortunately. So that's a shame. I'm going to go ahead and play a dreg in. I'm going to crush this floor. Actually, that worked out pretty well in my favor. I think we can clear the floor now. I will play the molded again into that lady I just crushed out. And I'm going to go ahead and put her in front so that she tanks and the whole floor gets cleared and we just freeze all this and are chilling. Okay, we're making progress. Alright, Energy Siphon. Let's go. We're almost there. Bomb. Play it into the boss. Train Steward. I'm going to mold back. Bottom floor is collapsing. I'm going to mold back one of the Train Stewards. I want to push 50 damage in. I'm going to Crystallis on middle, which just hits this floor for a little bit. Okay, I think we can get it next turn for a 2-turn. Right? I think we have it here. Yeah, we have it here. Entombed Explosive. Ice Empire, we're out. We kill him with a Flash Freeze. I will take it. That was honestly about as good as I think I could have hoped for. These points probably make up for some problems along the rest of this run. I feel pretty good about getting any kind of pre-relentless here, because that looked dicey before. We were really struggling with some of these combats, taking some 2 turns instead of 3 turns. You know, that's rough. We'll see where we ended up. If I hit 80, I'm happy. Okay, that's actually terrible. We hit 73. I don't know how to do math, apparently. Abysmal. Absolutely terrible. What am I, there's so many cards. What am I looking at? Draft Infusion is helpful. Sure, okay. Alright, took the self-infused bomb. Offering token. You just managed to 9 turn. Did you hit an infinite? Wow. You just managed to fish perfectly into these sick urchin spines, and this is an unreal card draw. 9 turns on the both of them is just unheckin' believable. I mean, every single thing they took was just a fish. The excavated ember gives you ember, but the thing about this is, like, if you look at this, this is doesn't really, it's replaces itself. This is not improving your deck draw. This is just free ember and a free incant. Sure. The luck required to roll into this. Oh, you went offering monuments. I skipped these. That's it, isn't it? That's the difference. Click the stupid offering monuments. That is it. Yeah. That's it. I was looking at like how in the world is anyone doing this? It's all just yeah, okay. It's offering monuments. So that's what separates your 70s and your 80s is big braining into the offering monuments. Yeah, I'm an idiot is what it comes down to. I should have taken those cards. Here I am struggle fiestaing through a ridiculous number of an absolute ridiculous number of things, and I could have just taken those offering monuments, buffed them up, and played into them. Why did I skip them again? I don't know. It's sad. This was such a unfun daily for me that it's a real bummer. And it takes an hour and a half to muscle through this nonsense, and then to end up being like, what is this, number 7? It's not even a good in the 70s. It's like, yeah, I'm number 6. Okay, I made top 10, so I don't feel terrible. But man, I should have just taken the offering monuments. How much easier would this run have been with that? That's unfortunate. What was I thinking? Why didn't I take them? Why did I skip those? I'm actively struggling with draw problems. And then what? I skipped the offering monuments. I literally saw them too. I remember seeing them and then going, I don't need these. I'm sure someone in the comments is off telling me what a fool I am for skipping them in the moment, and then they're going to have an edit to their comment after they see me calling myself a fool later on. There's going to be someone who's going to be like, did you know that you can draw cards with offering monuments? Yes, in fact, friend, I did know that, and I just completely whiffed on on the mental fortitude needed to select the card. It would have helped so much here, even if I didn't upgrade them, right? Dang. Well, it is what it is. We did pretty well. I'm pleased enough with it. Fair enough. You know, the rest of the run, I think everyone else did the same thing. It's a spell weakness run. You play a big spell, you play a big energy siphon, it's good. You hit that double stack, you put it into an Urchin Spines. I think I skipped an Urchin Spines because I hadn't found like a double stack yet. Or I don't remember when. I think I saw it, right? And I skipped it for something else that I think was more important. Or I don't remember the circumstances, but we saw it, right? Anyway, that's enough of that monster train run. I'm over it, so I'm going to let you go there. Number 6, you know, I don't feel too bad about it. It's fine. My goal is always top 10, but I definitely thought I have a real struggle with figuring out the math on this, right? It's just on the spot. I looked at that and I was like, that's got to be an 80K, right? Not even close. Not even close. Bummer. A lot of 2 turns is the real thing. Only so much I could do, but it cost me a lot of points, right? It's like 500 on a lot of these. It's like literal thousands of points lost to being on second floor in so many cases. There were no third floor kills, though, so there's at least that. But anyway, I'm going to let you go there. It's been a long enough episode, and fair enough. I should have taken offering monuments. Today, I don't want to say today I learned because I already knew that card was good, but today I made a mistake. Whoops. Anyway, let you go there. Hey, thanks a lot for watching this. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.